How you doing? Stephen Ming here with HomeTeam Inspection Services. Back at it again, another video. But this week we're going to change things up a little bit. We'll get back to what's an inspection report next week perhaps, but this week I want to focus in on particularly safety and how to turn off your gas, water, and electricity in your home. So let's look at this property I'm on right now, and we'll show you how you would do that. So in this particular property, we're looking at the electrical meter. This was built in the mid-90s, and at that time, the meter and the shutoffs are separated in most cases. If this was a newer home, you'd find a separate box enclosure here where you can open it up and you'll have a big switch that you can turn off. In this particular case, we would have to go to the breaker panel to turn the electricity off. Let's show you what that looks like. So here's the breaker panel. And if we open it up, we have on the top a 150 amp main breaker switch that controls all the power throughout the rest of the home. It's normally on the top. Sometimes they're on the bottom. And if it's a really old house, you'll have a whole bunch of switches that might be bound together that might turn off different sections of the breaker panel. So be aware of that, but you should definitely know where to shut off all your electricity. So let's look at how to shut off the gas. So here we have a natural gas meter. They're normally located, well, they can be located on any side of the house, but majority of the time it's going to be on the side of the house. And to turn off natural gas, you're going to look for valves that look just like this here. If the two holes about the size of a pencil are not overlapping, then it's open. And if you want to close it, you just turn that valve. Sometimes you have two of those. And finally, here we are looking at the water shutoff valve for the home, the main water shutoff, and the pressure regulator. The shutoff valve can be located in several locations in the home. In this case here, happens to be in the basement. We can find them in the garage, crawl spaces, underneath stairs. You should try to find that as soon as you can so you can know where that's at. And just so you know, this thing here is a pressure regulator. It controls the pressure in your home. So if you start having issues with water hammer, where when you turn off a faucet, you have a loud like boom or a banging noise in the piping, this may be going bad. And so this would need to be replaced or adjusted accordingly. Like I said in the very beginning, if you don't know where these locations are located in your home, you really should try to find those right now when you don't need them. So if there is an emergency, you can turn those off. If you're having trouble finding it, you can reach out to us. We'll help you find those. And of course, like always, if you need a home inspection, give us a call. Stephen Ming with HomeTeam Inspection Services. Fast, trusted, and accurate. That's the HomeTeam promise. 678-293-8474. See you next week.